Assalamu alaikum, good evening. We only have Ahmed. Okay, no problem. We will start. Ahmed, can you remind us what we had last lecture? Ahmed? Okay, no problem. We talked about last lecture how to move from a paragraph to an essay. We said that a paragraph consists of 3 parts, which are a topic sentence, supporting sentences or the body, and concluding sentence. This is the paragraph. And the essay is similar to the form of paragraph. So we have, in the paragraph, we have sentences, while in the essay we have paragraphs, okay? But they are similar in the name of the parts. For example, we also have a topic sentence in the thesis statement, but the name is different. Okay, so in the essay, its name is thesis statement. Instead of topic sentence in the paragraph, we have in the essay thesis statement. Okay, but in the paragraph, we only have one paragraph, one text. In the essay, we will have, for each sentence in the paragraph, we will make it like a paragraph in the essay. For example, as introduction in the paragraph, we only have topic sentence, but in the essay, we will have introductory paragraph. Okay, so we will start with introduction, then we will move to the thesis statement, which is the last sentence in your introductory paragraph. Okay? Okay, well, concerning the body in the paragraph, we have supporting sentences, okay? While in the essay, we will have supporting paragraphs, okay? So each supporting sentence in the paragraph will turn into or to be a paragraph in the essay. So maybe in the essay, we have 2 paragraphs or 3 paragraphs, or maybe sometimes 4 paragraphs in the body. Okay? And if you open your file that I sent last lecture on page number 3, you will see like the diagram how to move from a paragraph to an essay. And it is very important to keep some points in mind. For example, when talking about body paragraphs, so it is important to start each body paragraph with a topic sentence. It means like to start it with a full sentence. So it is incorrect to start the body paragraphs, for example, with a phrase like many words. Phrase like it means it's not a full sentence. It doesn't have subject, verb, and the rest. Okay, so it is important to start each body paragraph with a topic sentence, like a full sentence. Okay, after starting the body paragraphs with a topic sentence, we will support this topic sentence with many sentences. Okay, we will support the idea of topic sentence by, for example, by explaining the topic sentence or by clarifying it. Sometimes we will give examples in order to support the topic sentence. Okay, after explain or elaborate the topic sentence, we will move to the concluding sentence within the body paragraphs. Okay, so here I'm talking about the body paragraphs. Maybe we have 3 body paragraphs, so they are the same. We have in the first sentence in the body paragraph topic sentence, then we will have like supporting sentences for the topic sentence, and as the end or the final sentence of each body paragraph, we will have a concluding sentence, okay, to conclude the paragraph before moving to another one. Okay, so these are some points that are important to keep in your mind. After talking about the body paragraphs, we will talk about conclusion. Conclusion here, it's also a concluding paragraph. So in the paragraph, talking about paragraph, it is just one sentence. While talking about an essay, it's a paragraph. So here a conclusion turns from a sentence to a paragraph. So here we have a concluding paragraph consisting of many sentences, maybe 3 or 4 sentences, okay, as a conclusion. Is it clear? Okay, I will share the screen. I think it's clear now. Talking about the essay, it's important to know the parts of the essay. There are 3 basic parts of the essay. They are like the 3 parts of the paragraph. So last lecture, we talked about the parts of paragraph, which are topic sentence, supporting sentences, and concluding sentence. So here we have similar parts in the essay, but instead of sentences, we have here paragraphs. Okay, so it is now bigger in size. Talking about essay, the essay is paragraph expanded, like enlarged. It is bigger. Okay, so a paragraph expanded to the size of an essay. Okay, this is the difference between a paragraph and an essay. The first part here in the essay, we have it, which is the introductory paragraph or the introduction. The introductory paragraph or the introduction. In the introductory paragraph, we must have at least 3 sentences, at least like minimum. Okay, minimum, we will have 3 sentences in the introductory paragraph. 2 as introduction to the topic. When, for example, when I want to talk about, let me give you an example. For example, when I want to talk about why do people travel abroad? Okay, so for example, this is a topic. Why do people travel abroad? So in the introduction, when I want to introduce this topic, so I need to talk about, for example, traveling in general. Okay. For example, talking about traveling in 2 sentences. Okay. Then the last sentence will be as thesis statement, will be like more specific. But before going to the thesis statement, which is more specific, we need to talk about in general. Yani before going to causes of traveling, I need to talk about travel in general. Okay. For example, we have another topic, which is causes of war. So before going directly to talk about causes of war, we need to talk about the war in general. For example, what is the war? For example, what are examples of war in the world? Okay, this is talking in general, and this is the introduction of the topic. So we have at least, as we said, 3 sentences in the introduction, 2 as introduction, okay, introduction to the topic. So in the introduction, we will talk about a topic in general, not specific, okay. In the thesis statement, we will talk about the topic in more specific. In the thesis statement, I need to be specified. I need to be direct. Okay? So the first sentence in the introductory paragraph is a general one. The second sentence is less general. And the third sentence, which is maybe the thesis statement, okay, is usually a general belief or general consideration. Okay, then you can use in the following sentence a statement. Statement means here like a sentence, a full sentence. Okay, that includes statistics or numbers in order to support your agreement. In other words, you use facts. The word statistics mean, for example, when I want to talk about smoking, for example, so I need like to mention the percentage of smokers around the world. Okay, so here, like mentioning the percentage, for example, it is 30-40% of for example, young, they are smoke around the world. So this is called statistics. When you give a number or percentage about a fact or about any topic, so you are mentioning statistics. Statistics means like إحصائيات. Okay? Or numbers in order to support your agreement. In other words, you use facts. For example, when you want to talk, as an example, smoking, so you use number of smokers around the world, percentage of smokers around the world. So in this way, you make your topic stronger. Okay, you make your topic supported by numbers, by statistics. So this will make your topic more interesting and more trustful to the readers that they are reading your topic. Okay? Is it clear up till now? So as we talked about the introductory paragraph, that we have 3 sentences. The first one, which is a general one, like the more general sentence. When going to the second sentence, we will have sentence which is less general. When we go to the third sentence, which is the thesis statement, we will be more specific, more direct in the third sentence in the introductory paragraph. And the third sentence, it is the thesis statement. But here we are talking about like at least you can have, for example, 4 or 5 sentences in your introductory paragraph. Okay, but talking about at least, we have 3 sentences at least. You can't, for example, use just 2 sentences or one sentence as introductory paragraph, because it's not a paragraph to have only one sentence. Okay, because a paragraph consisting of what? Many sentences. Okay? So in the introductory paragraph, we have something very fundamental. Fundamental, it means like an important. Okay? Very fundamental, like very important. Like the topic sentence in the paragraph, but instead of it, what we have here something called the thesis statement. Please pay attention that the thesis statement, it is the most fundamental sentence in your essay. Not just in your introductory paragraph, no. It is the most important sentence in your essay. For example, when you want to write an essay about any topic, so the first sentence that I will have a look at is the thesis statement. So whenever I see it, it's like correct, I will complete my reading of your essay. If I, for example, don't find a thesis statement, or if I find it like it's incorrect, I will not complete reading your essay. Because if you have a correct and direct and simple thesis statement, so your whole essay will be good and approximately right. Okay? So please pay attention to the most important sentence in your whole essay, which is the thesis statement. You need to have a good, clear, simple thesis statement as the final sentence in your introductory paragraph. Okay, is it clear? Hello, Ihab, how are you?
Hello, teacher. Good evening. I'm fine, and you?
Alhamdulillah. You're late, what's the reason?
Because I arrived from my school uh, almost 6 o'clock.
Oh, so you're teaching in the evening shift?
No, I'm teaching afternoon at afternoon.
So when does they finish? Or like the school finish? Is it at 4, I think?
Finished 5 to 15.
So is it
5.
far from your house?
Yes, yes,
Mm-hmm.
sure, because almost 15 kilometers.
Oh my God. So you're traveling every day like 15 kilometers?
Yeah, yes, yes. Go and back.
Okay, like is it like 30 minutes or something?
Uh,
Or more?
no, lower.
Uh-huh.
يعني
So less than 30 minutes.
later, yes. I haven't any work or any job, just this.
Okay, you only teach in this school. Is it a primary or preparatory?
Preparatory, grade 1 to grade 4, but 5 classes.
So is it elementary, I think, not preparatory or primary?
Yes, preparatory,
Preparatory إعدادية. You are teaching, I think, in primary, right?
primary school, yes.
Primary or elementary?
Yes.
Okay. So may God bless you inshallah.
إن شاء الله. جزاك الله كل خير. بارك الله فيك. Thanks
Why?
for your questions.
Okay, no problem. You're welcome. So here we are talking about Ihab, I think, and we have uh, Asala. Is it Asala? Hello, Asala.
Sorry, I come back for ask you a question.
Yes, Ihab.
Thank you. For register your name, my name.
You
To
mean like
this
attendance
for this lecture. I mean,
for taking the attendance, right?
yes.
Okay.
If you can, if you
Yes.
want.
Yes, for sure. Ihab, Ahmed, and Asala, I think, but I don't know the name. Is it Asala Yusuf? I don't know if she hears us or not.
أصالة. أصالة.
Mm,
I,
أصالة اليوسف.
Asala Yusuf. Okay. Hello, Asala.
yes. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you very much.
Hello. Hello,
Hello,
ma'am.
Asala.
How
How
are
are
you?
you?
Fine, thanks. I'm so sorry. Mm,
Okay, no problem. So concerning the assignment that I asked you to do, is it difficult because nobody has done it yet? What the reason? Any answer?
about what?
I sent you, I think on Thursday, we had a lecture and asked you to do an assignment about man's best friend. And I sent you a file. I said to read an essay on page number 5 and to write a similar writing of this essay, right?
تمام.
Okay, because doing the assignments during the semester is very important, okay, and very necessary to do your assignment because in this way you are improving, your level will be improving, okay, and in this way you can get marks. But I think your group is not such an active group. I don't know why. I ask you to do many assignments, but I think only we have one has been doing the assignment, and the others I don't know what's their their problem.
إن شاء الله رح نتابع من هلا وبعدين لأنه كان وضعنا سيء كتير وحاليا حتى نت ما في يعني.
Where do you live, Asala?
مخيم الإيمان.
Okay, so you don't have connection, internet connection?
لا الطاقة ما شحنت أبدا والله والإنترنت جدا ضعيف يعني أنا ساحبة من الجيران هلا الشبكة عندي جدا ضعيفة صوتك عم بيروح وبيرجع ما بفهم يعني كل الكلام اللي عم تحكيه.
Is it the first time you've attended the lecture? This is the first time you attend the lecture?
تاني محاضرة أنا بحضرها معك.
Mm-hmm. Okay, no problem.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Asala. So we were talking about for Asala and Ihab because they just joined us. We were talking about the parts of the essay, and we said that the parts of the essay are similar to the parts of the paragraph. But instead of sentences in the paragraph, we have in the essay something bigger in size. So instead of sentences in the paragraph, we have um, um, paragraphs in the essay. Okay, the first paragraph, which is called introductory paragraph, we said that we have at least like minimum 3 sentences in the introductory paragraph. We will start with in general, talking in general about any topic, then we will gradually go more specific to reach the thesis statement. Okay, for example, I gave you an example. For example, if I want to talk about causes of traveling or why people travel abroad, so I don't immediately go to direct like thesis statement. No, I need to in the beginning to start with introduction to talking about in general about, for example, travel. What is the travel? For example, how many people prefer to travel? Okay, why, for example, the youth prefer travel more than the elderly ones. Okay, so talking about like in general about 3 or 2 sentences before going to the thesis statement, which is more specific. Okay, so the first sentence in your introductory paragraph will be a general one. So after that, we will be less general in the second sentence, and in the third sentence we will be more specific and more direct, which is the third sentence, which is a thesis statement. Okay, so here we are talking about at least we have 3 sentences. Maybe you have 4, maybe you have 5 sentences. Okay, but if you have, for example, 5 sentences, you will have 4 sentences as introduction, as talking in general. Okay, and in the 5th sentence, like the last sentence in your introductory paragraph, it will be the thesis statement. So the thesis statement, it is the last sentence in the introductory paragraph, and the thesis statement, it is the most important, the most fundamental, the most crucial sentence in your essay. So please pay attention when you write an essay. Don't forget to write a thesis statement. Don't forget to write a simple and clear and direct thesis statement, because if you don't have a thesis statement in your essay, so your whole thesis statement will not be correct. Okay, is it clear?
Sorry,
Yes.
Miss,
Yes.
can I
Yes.
ask one question?
Yes, go ahead, Ihab.
Thank you. About my assignment, when I send you in our group or
You
group.
sent, I think, a paragraph, right? Not an essay.
Yes, this paragraph, I mean, right or maybe right?
Is it, you mean, is it correct or incorrect?
Yes,
To be honest, I didn't read it because I'm focusing on the essay right now, but I will
yes.
read it if you want, in order to correct it. But I remember last time, I think 2 weeks ago, I asked you
Yes,
to
yes,
write a paragraph containing simple
yes.
and compound sentences. So I have like a quick look at your paragraph, and I found that you didn't have any compound sentences. You only have like simple sentences. Okay.
Yes, yes.
You can
Okay.
read again the file of simple, compound, and complex sentences, and after that you can rewrite the assignment. But I remember that the assignment was two weeks ago, I think. It was about to write a paragraph containing simple and compound sentences. Okay, so it's necessary to read again the file of simple and compound sentences.
Yes, about this paragraph, what do you name this text or paragraph?
Like a title, you mean?
Yes. No, no. يعني for or about stages, introduction, body, conclusion.
Okay, hello again. Ihab, you were asking something, and concerning your paragraph, I will correct it, okay? And I will give you my feedback. Is it good?
Thank you very much, teacher. Yes.
Okay, no problem. That's why I'm asking you to send your assignment or homework to the group in order to have the correction on the group. This is number one. And number two, in order to you read your colleagues' examples. And this is very beneficial, like to read many examples of the topic and to see some mistakes and to learn from them. Okay, so it's something normal to make mistakes, but it's necessary to learn from those mistakes, either your mistakes or your colleague's mistake. Okay, any other questions before going back to the lecture?
No question. Could you start, Miss?
Okay. So let's move to the supporting paragraph, the second part of the essay. The first part was the introductory paragraph. The second part, which is the supporting paragraphs or the body. Yes, please. Who can read?
I can.
Yes, Asala, go ahead.
These paragraphs of the body are similar to the supporting sentences in the paragraph. So, instead of major supporting sentences in the paragraph, we have paragraphs in the essay. In an essay, they have the same function, which is support this statement in the essay because it is the sentence that has your opinion and what you are talking about. The supporting paragraphs must give examples and explore in detail your idea. Each idea is going to be included the separate paragraph, so it is one idea in each paragraph.
Okay, thank you so much. These paragraphs of the body, in the body, we have at least 2 paragraphs in the body. Okay, and in an average, it's like 3 or 4 paragraphs in the body. So at least we will have 2 paragraphs in the body, and maybe we have 3 or 4 or 5 sometimes, but at least you will be supposed to write at least 2 paragraphs in the body. Okay, so suppose that we have 2 paragraphs in the body, okay, and we have, for example, 1 paragraph as introductory paragraph. So at least up till now, sorry, we have 3 paragraphs, okay, 1 as introductory, 2 as body paragraphs. That means we have 3 paragraphs, and 1 as conclusion. So we have at least 4 paragraphs in the essay. Okay. So these paragraphs of the body are similar to the supporting sentences in a paragraph. Instead of major supporting sentences in a paragraph, we have paragraphs in an essay. They have the same function, which is to support the thesis statement in the essay. So all the supporting body paragraphs support what? The thesis statement in the essay, because it is the sentence that has your opinion. It is the sentence that holds the main idea of what you want to talk about. Okay? These supporting paragraphs must give examples and explore in detail your ideas. So you need to have your ideas in more detail. You need to give examples in the body paragraphs. You need to give explanation. You need to elaborate your ideas, like to discuss more, because you have in the essay bigger in size than you have in the paragraph. So each idea is going to be included in a separate paragraph. Okay? So it is 1 idea in each paragraph. In each paragraph, you only have 1 idea. Please pay attention to this point because it is important. For example, if I'm talking about causes of traveling, so why people, for example, travel? Maybe they travel for education, to have better education. Maybe they travel to have better job opportunities. So here we have 2 ideas. Okay, so in the first body paragraph, I will talk about better education. They travel for better education. The second body paragraph, I will talk about they travel to have better job opportunities. Okay, so in each body paragraph, I will have only 1 idea. It's not correct to have 2 ideas in only 1 paragraph. Okay, I will have in each body paragraph only 1 idea. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is there any question? Okay, though, so let's move to the concluding paragraph. It is similar to the concluding sentence in a paragraph. It sums up like summarizes. Okay, sums up, it summarizes the main points in the body. Okay, in the conclusion, one of the ways to write in the conclusion, you can summarize your points or the main points in the body. You can summarize them, or you can sum up the main points in the body. We have another way to write in the conclusion. You can, for example, write your own point of view. You can write your own opinion. Okay, you can like combine 2 ways. You can summarize the main points, and after that, you can include your own point of view. For example, in the concluding paragraph, we have, for example, 3 sentences. So you can make a summary as 2 sentences, and the last sentence, you can include your own point of view. Okay? I think concluding paragraph is very easy. We have here some notes. Note number 1, the typical and ideal essay consists of 5 paragraphs. So 1 as introductory paragraph, 3 as body paragraphs, and 1 as concluding paragraph. So as total, we have 5 paragraphs. 1 for introduction, as we said, 3 for body, and 1 for conclusion. However, 2 paragraphs in the body will do. Okay, they will be enough. As I told you, at least, or the minimum average, we have 2 paragraphs in the body. We can't have only, for example, 1 paragraph in the body, because it's the minimum to have 2 paragraphs in the body. Note number 2, we have to indent every single paragraph in an essay. And this is a very important note. What is the meaning of indent every single paragraph? Do you have any idea? What the meaning of indent? Indent, like it's a verb. Indent every single paragraph. Indent, we have a noun of it, which is indentation. What the meaning of indentation? Anyone has an idea? Okay, let's read it. Then I will show you practical example of what the meaning of indentation. We have to indent every single paragraph in an essay. So every paragraph, it needs to have indentation. The function, وظيفة of indentation, is to mark تحديد the beginning of the paragraph and tell us where the beginning of the thesis statement is. Also, it tells us about the shift like movement from one paragraph to another. How to move from one paragraph to another, it's called shift. The transition, it's the same meaning, also the shift from one paragraph to the next new separate one. So what the meaning of indentation? Let's have a look at an example to know what indentation means. You see here like the space. Sorry, you see here the space. Okay, the space of each single paragraph. You see it. We don't start from the beginning of the line, right? In the introduction or in the body or below in the conclusion, okay? We don't, for example, start from the beginning of the line. Why? Because when we write an essay, we need to indent. What the meaning of indent? Like to leave a space. Okay, and this space is approximately like 5-letter space. 5-letter space. You can count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5-letter space. Or if you are using your laptop, you can just use a tab button. You can just
مسطرة.
not mascara, no, the tab. Just
تمام.
yes, tab. Okay. So the tab is automatically has the 5-letter space. Okay, so please, this is very important to have indentation or to indent every single paragraph. So don't begin or start with the beginning of the line. So instead of that, what do I need to do? I need to indent every single paragraph. Either the introduction, the body, or the conclusion. All the same. Is it clear? about the indentation?
Clear.
Okay, great. Thank you. So, this essay, we had it last lecture, but we had it like fast. Let's talk about the form or the shape of the essay. First, we have the title, right? It is in the middle, above the essay, in the middle of the page. Why we have here M as capital, B as capital, and F as capital letter? Why? Because if we have noun, adjective, verbs, and adverbs in the title, so we make all of them as initial letter, like in the beginning letter, in the first letter of them, we have them as capital letters. We don't say, for example, best as B, as B small. No. We need to have B as capital, M capital, F capital. Why? Because if we have noun, verb, adjective, adverb in the title, so we write the initial like the first, okay? The initial letter of them, capital letter. If we have, for example, article like a, an, the, okay, we don't make them capital letter except if they come in the beginning. For example, if I need to add here a, so it comes in the beginning, right? So I make it as capital letter. But if they come, if a or an comes in the middle, so I don't need to make the initial letter capital letter. Okay, why? Because it is an article like a dat. So it doesn't need to be in capital letter except if they come in the beginning, like a, an, or the. Okay. For example, if I have preposition like حرف جر, for example, in. Okay. The same issue. If they come in the beginning, okay, so I put the initial letter capital. But if they come in the middle, so I don't need to capitalize the initial letter. Why? Because it is a preposition. It's not a main word. Is it clear? Is it clear about the title?
Clear.
Okay, great. So what are the 4 words that we need to capitalize the initial letter of them? What are the 4 parts of speech? Noun? Yes? What are the 4 parts of speech? What the meaning parts of speech? Parts of speech, it means like if the word is a noun, is a verb, is an adjective, adverb, preposition, article, etc. Okay? It's called parts of speech. If we have noun, adjective, adverb, and verb, so we capitalize in the title. I mean, I'm talking here about the title only. So I capitalize the initial letter of these words. Okay. So let's see the introduction. The dog is generally considered the first domesticated animal. Let's see the analysis of the essay. Sentence 1 in the introductory paragraph is a very general statement. Statement means sentence is a very general statement. If you remember, we talked here about the introductory in detail. We talked that we said that in the first sentence we have something general, in the second less general, right? So here we are talking about the dog in general. Okay, it is considered the first domesticated animal, domesticated like household. It's the adjective of the word house. Okay, sentence number 2, it is less general, right? It is less general than the previous, the last one. Sentence number 3, it is the thesis statement. Let's see the thesis statement. In ancient societies, ancient like old, as well as in our modern ones, there are three main relationships that dogs have with people. Okay, so notice how we move from the introduction to be more specific in the thesis statement. Okay, in the introduction before the thesis statement, we are talking in general, but in the thesis statement, we are more specific and more direct. Okay, and where is it located? Where is the placement of the thesis statement? It is in the last sentence in the introductory paragraph. All right, is it clear? Okay. Let's continue the analysis. The second paragraph is the first paragraph of the body in the essay. Sentence number 1 is the topic sentence. If you remember last time, we talked about, or we saw this diagram. We said that in the body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and 3, we have in each one of them as the first sentence, we have what? We have topic sentence. So we must include topic sentence or full sentence as the first sentence in each body paragraph. Okay, so let's have it as example or practical. First, we have the working dogs. This is a full sentence. Okay, it is not a phrase, for example, or it's not a word. It is a full sentence. So because in this sentence we have subject, verb, and complement, right? After we have topic sentence, we have major supporting sentence. Major and minor, they are the opposite. Major like main, minor not main. Okay, the opposite of the word main, like less. It is not main. Major, which is the main idea, like, but minor support the major. Okay, this is the difference. Major, it is the main idea, but minor supports the major idea. Okay, and we have at last, we have the conclusion or concluding sentence. Let's have a look. This is a concluding sentence, right? See, as a result, كنتيجة لذلك, working dogs know their worth to their master and they are proud of it. So this is the concluding of what? Of this body paragraph. Okay, so in the first body paragraph, second body paragraph, and third body paragraph, we have the same structure and the same factors, because in each body paragraph we have, you see here, topic, topic, and topic, because these are the 3 body paragraphs. Okay, and all of them we have major or minor, major, minor, and in all of them we have conclusion or concluding sentence. Okay, you see the same structure. Okay, and the last one, which is the concluding paragraph, it sums up or summarizes the main points in the body. Okay, and here I want to pay your attention to a very important point. In the concluding paragraph, it is not accepted to write a new sentence or a new idea in the conclusion. Okay, it is incorrect to write a new idea or a new idea, or like an idea that is not mentioned before in the body. So it is incorrect to write a new idea in your concluding paragraph. You need to summarize. Yes, it's correct. To sum up, it's correct. To add your opinion, it's correct. But to add a new piece of information or piece or a new idea, this is incorrect. Okay. For example, let's go back to our example, which is causes of traveling. Okay, we said that people travel in the body. I mentioned, for example, people travel for 2 main causes, which are for searching for better education and searching for better job opportunities. Okay, so I mentioned in the body just these 2 points. If I go to the concluding paragraph and for example mentioned a new idea, which is people travel to enjoy. Okay, this is incorrect. Why? Because I didn't already mention this idea in the body. Okay, so it is incorrect to mention any new idea in the conclusion. All right, is it clear?
Clear.
Okay, great. Do you have any question?
No, thank you very much.
Okay. Let's have like a practical exercise. Let's write now 2 thesis statements. Okay, let's practice together. Shall I choose for you the topic in order to write thesis statement about? Or you can choose. What do you think? You need now to write 2 thesis statements. You have like 5 minutes. Is it enough?
Okay.
Okay, so shall I choose the topic, or you can choose and write about? Okay, so I will choose for you. Write 2 thesis statements. Okay, like thesis statement, like a full sentence, which is which has the main idea of the topic. Okay, let's write about number 1, which is friend or a good friend. Okay, this is topic number 1. And number 2, which is traveling abroad. Okay, I will write them in the chat bar. A good friend.
You share screen, Miss?
No, I'm writing in the chat bar.
Okay.
I'm writing just the title. Okay. Because
Okay.
we are running out of the time, so you have only 3 minutes in order to write 2 thesis statements, one for good friend and another for traveling abroad. Yes, please go ahead.
We should write now.
Yes, now you have 3 minutes. Yes, have you finished? Anyone wrote a thesis statement?
Thanks, Miss. No question. جزاكم الله كل خير.
Ihab, I asked you to write thesis statement.
Yes.
Yes, have you wrote anything? Have you written anything? Yes, Asala, a friend is considered good when he helps you in your work or duties. Very good, Asala. This is very good thesis statement.
إن شاء الله ميس، إن شاء الله جزاك الله كل خير.
Okay. Yes, anyone else wrote a thesis statement? Ihab, did you write
We
anything?
write now. Just a minute.
Okay, yes. You have one minute.
Okay, Miss, I will write this topic. Please, Miss, if you hear, you are
Yes,
here.
Ihab, yes.
Thank you. From or for our names,
Yes.
will you write in our groups?
What do you mean?
I mean,
The attendance,
for
you mean?
my name for attendance.
Yes, yes, I have it already.
Thanks. I ask for I know because it's necessary.
Yes, I have the names that they are attending right now.
For my marks.
Yes, it's important.
Can you say my
Yes,
sentence, please?
yes, Asala. And when he stands by your side in times of crisis and problem. This is another supporting sentence. Okay, this is not thesis statement, but the first one you wrote is correct. Okay, the second one is
Okay.
not a thesis statement. Yes, Amina.
In paragraph, must one supporting sentence.
Sorry.
In the paragraph,
In the body
must
paragraphs.
have contain 3 or 4 supporting sentence.
Yes, in the body paragraphs, in each body paragraph, you will have like at least 4 or 5 supporting sentences. One, 4 or 5 sentences as a whole. One for topic sentence, 3 as supporting, and 1 as concluding. So as a total, you have
Conclusion.
5 sentences in each body paragraph. Okay?
تمام. Okay.
Yes, Amina, can you read your sentence?
Assalamu alaikum, miss. If you have a good friend, no matter how much life is taking, they can make you laugh.
What the meaning
تاني ما
of
كتبتها
how much life is sucking? What the meaning of sucking here? What do you mean?
رشف الحياة أو تحمل الحياة.
Okay.
التاني ما كتبتها بس أظن قال لك إياها بس إنه إذا true or false.
Yes.
The good friends which support each other أو we support each other إنه نحن ندعم ولا التي تدعم.
Can you repeat it, please?
The good friends which support each other ولا بقول the good friends we support each other.
The good friend who support me, for example.
Who supports
me.
It's okay. Thanks so much, miss.
Okay, you're so welcome. Okay, because we are running out of the time, please don't forget to write the assignment, okay, which is the last one because nobody has done it yet, which is man's best friend essay. Okay, do you have any question?
اكتب مقالة لسه قائمين